my city, so no, I'm not average. Came a long way from dope in the cabin. Know that I still in the game that I rip. With Solomon, I shot the 10 for 600 on all I net. Played it full like Mitch. Really having it. Got out that stuff, started rapping, and 6 months later, I'm rich. No, I'm a stepper, I step with some elegance. I didn't I'm with it, some fellas, and strapped with a post, so I hope that you hesitant. If they spin, make them wish that they never spin. Most of these just, they be telling me, man, I'm finna take over, I'm stamping. How you bang this shit, they selling ain't rip. Let your dog in that rain and ain't help with it. How is you solid, you ain't never deal with it. You see me, I come different, I'm blessed with it. We ain't got the rollie, it go with my necklace. 30 for both, you could die if you miss it. Can't do the show if it don't got a check with it. These popo, I swear they ain't real. Hating like I don't know, that's really jealous. Knowing they mad that they no longer next to me. Know that I still in the game that I rip. With Solomon, I got the 10 for 600 on all I net. Played it full like Mitch. Really having it. Got out that stuff, started rapping, and 6 months later, I'm rich. Y'all want to party?
107.3 The Beat, K297CC, and KRMX HD4. We go.
The sound of Central Texas, the Beat 107.3. Go DJ.
Let's see what other. Hey everyone, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in.
What's going down right now?
DMF in the house.
Texas, that's right. You've been voting to see what time
DMF. Hello, 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 everyone. I let a couple minutes share the live out. Double tap, y'all. Colorado. Hey everyone, Susie.
Song right here on the sound of Central Texas.
On the Beat 107.3.
Pulling them down right now, man.
Number 8.
But if you've ever wanted...
Hello everyone. Hello, hello. From Wisconsin. I lived 14 years in Eau Claire, so. All right. Echoes. What's an echo? Yeah, probably. South Dakota, Ohio, Mass, Carroll, Oregon, South Dakota, Ohio, Mass, Carroll, Oregon. Okay, hold on.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
I shouldn't be. All right, can you guys hear me?
No, I'm chopped.
Hold on.
You don't want to make Chris like I'm washed. Right, I'm washed. And you see this rag here? I'm washed. So we know
right.
that people are never going to say that. But no, he's not a lead. He had to.
Talisa's in the house.
Sometimes you look at people, Chris, and you think
All right, we're good to go. Let me just get my seat back. You guys, it's hot here. Like, it's super humid, super hot. We got some amazing news on Shadow. And here, Muffin, you want to say hi? Come here. Say hi. Turn around. Come on. All right, let me get my dog turned around. I don't know why she wants to face the back. Hold on. Mom. Doesn't pull it out. I might just do this. Oh, come on. No, that's not gonna work. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Here we go. Sorry guys, I'm a mess, but welcome in everyone. She's my, hey, say hi, Muff. So, she's being a brat. Thank you. Say hi, love. She says no. She's not gonna say hi. She's being a brat. There's April. All right. So, yeah, I got a shirt on that says, actually, here, I'll show it to you. There you go. It says F your sensitivity. So, got it from Black Rifle Company. So, we have some very good news. And we're going to bring April up in here. April in the house. Let me green screen real quick. And we did a call today, a video call with Shadow. And we have some amazing... I'm so excited.
Hi, friend. Hi. Also, I just texted you another pic that we just got from foster mom. So you should have an even newer picture in your text.
Okay. Guys, I'll be right back. Hold on.
Sorry. Yes, we had a lovely chat with foster mom and Shadow today. We got to do a video
All right,
chat.
here we
Did you
go.
get it?
You guys don't have to guess. We're not. It's nice, but y'all keep your money. We have some amazing news to share on Shadow. So I'm gonna let you go ahead and tell them what Shadow did today.
Well, Shadow. Okay, so we know that Shadow is he is still fear biting. And so, we talked about this before, that especially little dogs who have not been properly socialized to know strangers, fear everyone. And when you're 4 pounds, the world is scary. The only way you have to tell people to back up is with your growls and your mouth. And he's fast. Foster mom says he is fast. He will whip around and try to snap at you, but he will not snap and hold, meaning it's not an aggressive bite where he is trying to do damage. It is very much a, let me snap real quick and then run away. So he is definitely scared. But foster mom was able to do another nail trim today. We've got pictures of his cute little tootsies.
Y'all.
We got pictures of his little tootsies. Foster mom, she was very smart. She put him in the cone of shame while she trimmed his nails just for her safety and his. And then we also started him on a medication called gabapentin, which is it's a calming medication. It's good for nerves, nervousness, nerve pain. And I think about an hour after he took his gabapentin for today, we got to do a video chat with him. And how would you describe his demeanor, Michelle?
Well, I was talking to him and I said, Shadow. Mm-hmm. See, it's Aunt Michelle. It's Aunt Michelle. And I went, and his ears perked up and looked at me. But he was very He was relaxed in her arms.
He was. He was relaxed. He was dozing off. She was holding him. Now, when she would go to touch around his face, he would, well, I would say he still does the Elvis lip, right? He was given the Elvis lip, but it was like 10% effort maximum. It was like, it was almost like a habit, you know. He just kind of cranked that lip up a little bit, and he was back to just lounging. He was a little limp noodle. He was wonderful. And what else did we talk about with Shadow today?
So, and now here comes, somebody said something about the teeth. So go ahead and explain.
Oh, the teeth. Yeah. Yes, thank you. So, like many, I would say most all of the small breed seniors we get from shelters, they all have to have a dental. The teeth are nasty. They get awful so quick. So for him, most of his back molars are already rotted out. His canines are even already rotted out. So all he's got are the ones on the top and bottom at the front, the little tiny ones. But when foster mom gave him his dose of gabapentin, when she pulled the syringe dropper out of his mouth, there was blood on it. So he does have a tooth in there that is angry, that is probably impacted. And if any of you have dogs that have had dental problems, that will make a dog, when it's painful like that, it's awful. It's painful. It hurts. And they will absolutely snap at you because they don't want you to touch anywhere around that painful mouth. So coming up this week, we're going to get his blood drawn. We're going to do a full panel, a CBC chem panel. And we're going to probably sedate him just for his own sanity and the safety of the vet staff, and examine his teeth and do all the good things, all the things.
And also the heart murmur was not as bad as the shelter thought it was.
Yeah, no, it's really not that bad, and they're going to clear him to fly as well, which means he's medically cleared to fly. We are very fortunate in our transport options where we can do a flight our flights are in cabin, so they ride at our feet with us inside the cabin with a flight nanny, or we have private ground transport, which means they get to ride in a van by themselves with our private driver. So we were thinking to send him by ground, but he medically probably could fly very easily, and that would be a shorter trip and much less stress on him. Yes, thank you. Neutering him will also help with some of that behavioral stuff too.
I hope I just didn't hook up to my... No, I'm good. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So... she was saying about the flight nanny. So somebody actually will come from here and fly over to get him. Mm-hmm. And he has been cleared. Am I correct, April?
Yep. Yeah, we are fortunate to be charity partners with Southwest Airlines, so we do get to fly for free, as long as it's a charity flight. You know, we do have to jump through hoops, but we do get to fly for free. We are very fortunate in that regard. Yeah, but we'll have a flight nanny fly over, pick him up, and fly him back once he is seen by the veterinarian in regards to his teeth. And we do want to make sure that his blood work looks okay to travel first. So we're going to let him fly over, but we're just going to pump the brakes there for a second and make sure he's medically cleared first. We want to make sure that we're putting his health and sanity and his emotional well-being first.
Correct. And then people are, my mission is to have him touch the grass.
Yes.
That is my mission. But we have to take it slow. He did go outside today. First, let's talk about breakfast. Explain what the foster mom said.
Yeah, so she's been trying to feed him, of course, and he's been reluctant to eat. And again, that is not abnormal. So for a lot of dogs that are coming straight out of the shelter, they can have what we call, polite words, transition tummy, which basically means they've got the runs because it's food they're not used to. There's just a lot of reasons that can happen. But when they get out of the shelter, it's very common for dogs not to eat right away just because of the nerves and the stress. And he didn't eat. She kept offering him food. He didn't eat throughout the night. He didn't eat that morning. He waited until she left to go to work to eat his food when she was gone. So that's another reason we think it's probably just nervousness and fear, not not aggression. And then throughout the day, she was making friends with him by giving him some hot dog, and he ate that
The hot dogs.
hot
He ate
dog.
the hot dogs.
Hot dog. Yeah. So I'm not sure if he's used to having table scraps or not, but if that's a way to get to his heart through his tummy, that'll work too.
Correct. That's. I'm trying to set my phone so it sits right. There we go. There we go. Finally. So he did eat hot dogs.
Yes, he ate hot dogs today.
So that tells me that he is used to table scraps.
Same. And that's okay. Again, a lot of dogs that come to us, usually they're a little overweight when they're that way, but a lot of dogs are used to eating table scraps. And, and sometimes absolutely food motivated dogs are great because we know exactly what works, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Somebody's talking about going outside because let me tell you what, you guys, I drove April absolutely nuts today. I said, I want him to touch grass. I want him to touch grass. I want him. Well,
yeah.
In all honesty, he is nervous. He is not in any crate. So I want to rescue. The dogs aren't crated. He's actually open, slept very well in a big old dog bed last night in the fresh, clean air. And tell everyone what she said about when they went outside.
Oh, yeah. So I do want to kind of give a little bit on what you said. So rescues and shelters are different. A lot of rescues, ours included, are foster based, which means each pet lives with a foster home. So we don't do kennels or cages. It is truly one family hosts a pet until they are adopted. So no, we don't have kennels or cages. We don't euthanize. But yes, so I said the same thing because Michelle, you've been asking me about, has he touched grass? And I was like, I don't know what this obsession is with touching grass, but I will certainly ask foster mom. So foster mom says that just getting him in a harness was a big accomplishment. And I fully agree. And she's doing fantastic with him. He is on a harness and leash for his own safety, just in case he bolts when the door is open. And with a dog that's scared and traumatized, it's just not good. So for his own safety, he's in a harness with a leash attached. And so I said, oh, fantastic. So we're going to take him outside and go potty. She goes, oh, hold on. We're still getting to be friends at this point. So we're taking it slow. We don't want to rush him. We don't want to push him too quick, too soon. And he's using potty pads. He's being a real good boy about potty pads. But yeah, she picked him up. She took him outside, set him on the concrete, the little patio area just before the grass. And his eyes are kind of squinty and he was looking around like, what the hell? It seemed very foreign. It seemed very foreign to him. But, other good news, Michelle, that we talked about today is that he saw the other little chihuahuas there because foster mom does have personal chihuahuas of her own. And he was very interested in the other chihuahuas. He was curious and he was looking at them like, I hold on now. Yeah, he was very very curious in a good way about the other chihuahuas. So I'm very impressed. Keep in mind that people on TikTok have been obsessed over this. I am learning. But we are how far into this, Michelle? Are we even 48 hours? Not even. So I'm very proud
We're
of him.
24 hours into this.
24. Yeah. So I'm quite impressed with his progress so far. But again, he's going to need time. And again, as we said, unconfirmed, purely 100% my suspicion. I have no data to back this up. I suspect we could also be dealing with some detox and withdrawal issues. So he's been a fantastic baby so far, considering.
And April, have you dealt with possible withdrawal detox in animals?
I have not personally, no. And now we have had dogs come from trap houses, from crack houses, but none that have exhibited any withdrawal symptoms that we've noticed. And, several of the hoarding cases that we've done, when we did the walkthrough in the hoarding cases, you can see, I don't know what words you can use on here, but what do y'all call it on TikTok?
You can't, for the D word, you have to say rug.
Thank you. Rugs and the things that you puff on them with, those things. So when we do hoarding cases, we often see that as well. So, but we've never seen one with him behaviorally like this. Yeah.
No, she did not give the dog rugs. So that's...
Oh, good.
Well, someone's like, can you explain that? She gave the dog... No, she didn't intentionally give the dog rugs. I can tell you that. I mean, it was just the environment. It was
the environment, correct. Yeah.
Environmental...
Yes. Exposure to the elements.
Exposure.
Yeah, exposure.
So.
Yeah. But otherwise, yeah, he's being I sent you another picture from foster mom from tonight, and you can see his lip is curled up, but he's, it's like a half-hearted Elvis, honestly. He's going through the motions, so I'm proud of him. I'm... That's the latest one right there. There him is. You can see he's giving the Elvis lip because he's like, what do you want, lady?
He is so cute. And he's very alert because when me and April were, look, you guys, look.
Yeah, that's when we were video chatting with him today. And yes, for everyone, look at his little toesies. We've done another round of nail trims for everyone asking. There's his nails.
Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot.
A number of people asking about his nails. Again, we aren't on TikTok a great deal, but yeah, TikTok is obsessed with his nails.
And then here's me and April talking to him. I don't know what I was doing with my eye, but I took a screen.
Because I blurred out any identifying information in case anybody's phone numbers were on there. Yeah. There we were. The baby. Yeah.
There's our call with the foster today.
Yeah.
And look how cute.
Look at that. See, he was feeling good. He was a little limp noodle. What's been an ongoing issue for a year? Are they saying the nails are an issue for a year?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. Sorry. Yes, we are a foster-based rescue, so he is in our foster home. One of our foster moms has him.
So you guys...
Okay, the nails. Okay.
That's a gabapentin, someone said, and they're laughing.
Oh,
he's feeling good.
Yeah, he's feeling good. He's feeling good. And he was falling asleep when foster mom was holding him. So I'm impressed. Looks good.
Very impressed. And she's also a foster mom, is a vet tech. So foster mom does not want... she wants to stay completely silent, does not want into this at all, wants to stay confidential. So we are keeping her 100% confidential. She is fantastic. She is a vet tech, actually. And Shadow will go to her vet. So,
yes.
And Shadow will stay with her for a couple weeks until he's safe enough to fly, because he has to go through TSA, and he has to come out of his little carry thing, and he can't bite. So,
right.
She's going to work with him for a couple weeks, and then when she feels he is ready, he's ready. We're on his time. We're on his time. When she feels that he is ready to fly, then he will be flying here to Texas. Am I correct, April?
That's correct. Yeah, our hope was that he'd be flying to Texas before the end of the week, but we are very, very fortunate that our foster mom lives in Pennsylvania. We're not going to say what city. She lives in the state, and so he's hanging with her and a couple of other Chihuahuas, and he's doing very well. But based on his behavior and how he's still very, very scared, we're just going to pump the brakes for a minute, and we're just going to use her vet. That she works at a clinic, so we're going to use her vet. Let him see her vet, get the blood work, the teeth, and get things rolling there. And then once he's had time to really, you're right. It's his timeline. That's the best way to put it. Once he's decompressed enough that we feel like putting him on a plane with us won't set him back a few steps, then he's going to fly to us in Texas. But yes, he's with our foster mom in our program, and he is not adopted. He is on our website, and we are accepting applications, but we're not doing not a single thing until he is medically ready, until he's emotionally ready, and then we'll find a home for him.
I'm so excited for him.
Me too.
He's so cute. He's very alert. I mean, when I was talking to him, I'm like, Shadow, it's Aunt Michelle. And I made some weird noise, and he like, he hit the camera.
Yeah. He's a great little dog. And he's, based on his behavior so far, we think it truly is just fear biting and trauma, potentially withdrawals. And I think he's going to come around just fine.
I do too. A lot of people are asking, would you ever consider doing shadow merch?
Shadow
Merchandise.
I mean, I don't know.
From the shadows.
Probably not. That's no. We don't typically do that type of thing. That's more of a for-profit type thing. Sorry, guys. That's a for-profit type thing. We're a non-profit thing. If somebody wants to do that on their own and donate, that's fine. But that's crossing the line over into a for-profit mentality. I'm so sorry, friends. We don't do that. We don't raise money on the backs of our animals. Sorry.
But that's something that a shirt company, say that you wanted to design something, or have somebody send in designs. We could have like a competition.
Oh yeah, yeah, like a fundraiser.
A shirt competition, and everyone like votes on it, and then I think there is a company.
We do our calendar fundraisers, like our Morty calendar starts next week, I believe. And what people do is they submit their own pets to try to be in the calendar with Morty, and they like vote $1 per vote. But that's raising money. People are raising money on their own pets, so they're using their pet for a good cause. We just, but selling merch with a certain pet's face on it makes me feel real slimy and real gross. And I'm so sorry, my friends, but we don't do that. But yeah, I think a fundraiser, if y'all did a fundraiser and then donated the funds or raised the funds, that would be fantastic.
Like someone designed something,
yeah,
or like Team Shadow, or just something.
Yeah,
that would be. So I see a lot of people are asking, does a foster know how famous Shadow is? No, she doesn't. She just doesn't. Yeah. She's not into this. So she really kind of doesn't want to know. Her focus is on Shadow. She doesn't want to know anything because she says, I don't want to know anything because his future's here. So his future is my focus. So she does not want to be disclosed at all either. So another person said yes. So April long way home. I don't think she's heard the police call. Y'all flood my chat with blue hearts. Officer 187.
What?
I've heard it. If it wasn't for her being persistent, this would have never happened. So if you guys could flood my chat with blue hearts, that would be fantastic. I do know that I will be sending Officer 187. I'll be sending her a update. I don't want to say a whole lot. She has asked about without him. So,
Oh, good.
yeah.
Well,
So-
feel free to send her anything that I text you privately. Feel free to send her and the animal control officer as well. I know that both of them are very interested. I did see a suggestion about having Shadow be nominated in the calendar. That would be a way that I feel is appropriate to fundraise.
In this calendar,
Yeah, in Morty's calendar.
let's do it.
Yeah.
You guys, hey, hold on. Do you guys want to have him in the running in Morty's calendar?
Morty was a part of it. That'd be fantastic. Yes, that would be an acceptable way that I feel like that people could participate. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Let's do it. Let's do
All
it.
right.
So,
Yeah,
can you explain how this all works?
Oh, sure. So people will, so basically we have 2 calendars that we use, and it's our big fundraiser every year during the holiday season. Morty does one, and then we do one for our rescue. Our rescue doesn't raise a whole lot. Morty blows us out of the water every time because he's Morty and he's fantastic, and Mother is fantastic. But for the Long Way Home calendar, you basically just submit your pet's photo, and you or your friends donate $1 to vote, and whichever 12 pets gets the most votes, they go in the calendar and they're hung. I mean, and our orders come in like the Netherlands. We have a big following in the Netherlands. It's really all over the globe. But Morty then will sweep in, and for Morty's, the top 3 vote getters get to be in the Morty calendar, and that calendar is freaking.
They sell out, but they
It's
sell
outrageous.
It's crazy.
But-
I know it's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I know Danielle always will, hold a couple calendars for us, but
Yes. Yeah.
if you guys don't know, it's Morty the Misfit. I'm sure she's in here right now. She knew I was going live, so everyone say hi to Morty.
Oh yeah, he was saved in August. We could, if he wins, we could certainly let him have August if she likes. Yeah, Shadow is 12 years old, 4.38 pounds. Will be a couple ounces lighter after his neuter, but I'm bummed.
I'm glad though. I'm glad.
I
I'm
know.
glad.
Michelle, do you have that cropped picture I showed you where Shadow was kind of looking off to the side? I think that one showed a nice clear picture of his nails.
It does, but I have someone in the box.
I can get out.
Will you come back up? Because I want to talk to you about the. Okay. All right.
Yeah. All right. Now hold on. How the hell do I get out of here?
I'll kick your ass out.
Okay. Thanks,
Give me a
friends.
second. Goodbye.
Okay, bye.
Bye now. All right. So, can someone turn off my comments real quick? And we're going to show you his nails. I don't think this is it. April, which crop picture? All right, y'all. Take a screenshot. I'm going to get my face out of here. Look, no nails. Oh, don't take my picture, though. Look at my eye. The nails went bye-bye. Also, they're in this one, too. Hold on. Okay. There they are. I knew I included them. So, you guys ready? Now, he is laying on his paw like this, but those are his little toe beans. Can you guys believe this? I know somebody on a post had asked, how does he walk, or can he walk? He can walk. He's okay, let me show you another picture. Hold on, from today. So, did you guys all see his video from today? I did, when I did this event. Okay, so, let's see, I think we've got another one. Oh, yeah, you can see his paw, kind of. Actually, I'm going to pause for a second. Let me do a screenshot and then let me put this picture back up. Hold on. I think that's how I do it, right? Right. Okay, hold on. You guys, take your screenshots. Wait a minute. Hold on, let me get to another screenshot just to, come on. All right, you can turn the comments back on. I don't know why that one doesn't. There he is. Isn't he cute? He is cute. He is cute. Oh, you guys betcha. I'm actually, I wanted to make sure I did this tonight. I am leaving on vacation tomorrow morning for 3 weeks. So I will try to maybe do another live in a couple days. But definitely you guys follow Long Way Home Adoptables. Does anyone have any questions? And you want to get in my box, you can. Come in the box. I love y'all's face. Okay. Hello.
Hi, you have just made thousands of people cry the happy, happy tears. It's overwhelming that you guys care so much and do so much. And I just hope this inspires other people to get involved with rescuing. Thank you so much.
My motto is see something, say something, and then do something.
Yes.
So you can see, you can say, but it takes you to do it. So a lot of people say, see something, say something. No, there's another part to that. See something, say something, and do something. So the video is actually on my page, y'all. The video of him is on my page. Cricket, thank you. Cricket, I love you. There's someone else that wants to come too. Hold on. There we go. I'll have you both in. Take action. Yes. Move in silence. If you guys, always move in silence. Nothing, what you want to do or what your plan is, in life doesn't need to be broadcasted. But when you get to the goal that you're working for, share it. Like I am right now. This was 10 days of pure hell. I'm going to be honest with you. 10 days of pure hell to get Shadow to be quiet, to get Shadow safe. It was rough. And that's why last night when he left there, I was so emotional. Because this was one of my hardest cases. And I do a lot of rescue. People don't always need to know what you're There was a total of 3 people that knew. It was me, and besides myself, it was me, April, Darla, Mel. That was it. We didn't say a word. And do you know how hard it was to keep my mouth shut? I'd go into lives. They would say that he was unalived. He wasn't with us anymore. But I couldn't say anything until he got off that property and he was safe. Because before he was off the premises, it actually, it was pretty scary, actually, to be honest with you. And I wasn't going to put myself in a position where we didn't get him safe. So I said to y'all last night, Raggedy, Jennifer, Itty, actually there were a ton of lives, that I would sit in the hallway and watch, and it was hard for me to say, you got, like, I really wanted to go in and please don't cry, y'all, like, but I couldn't tell you he was still with us. So, but the minute he was safe, I wanted to make sure I pulled in Jennifer. I want to make sure I pulled in Raggedy. I want to make sure I pulled in Scam. I want to make sure I pulled in people that were worried about Shadow. I wanted them to know for a fact, with proof, I came with receipts, that he was.
You did.
Because can you imagine? The internet thought he was unalived. Let's be honest here. Let's be honest. And then comes this person y'all don't know saying, I got Shadow. I got Shadow. So I knew what I needed to do, and I knew what needed to be shown, because really I don't need to prove anything to anybody. I really don't.
Exactly.
I don't give a shit. But I knew what needed to be, I knew what receipts I need to bring with. And yesterday was an emotional live last night, because I rode the roller coaster with you. I watched, I'm going to say it again, I watched y'all mourn for a dog that I knew was still alive. So, but for Shadow safety, and you guys understand, I couldn't say anything. So, and it all worked out. Look at this. Look at that.
Oh, it worked out better than anybody could have ever imagined.
I'm so thankful that God put you at the right place at the right time.
I was the first tag on him. There were, and I'm going to be honest, there were several tags.
I can only imagine how many they were, because there were people begging, like blowing me up. Where can I get him? Where can I go get him? Will they let me have him? And I'm like, I know nothing about Pennsylvania, and I hate to say that, but I don't. You know,
he would have never went to an actual family. It would have had to have been a rescue. They would not have released him to just any individual with the signs of aggression he was showing. They couldn't, because that's a liability for the shelter. So,
and just so everyone knows, I am in contact with the supervisor at the shelter, and I sent her these pictures, and she texted me, she said, "You have got to be kidding." So she is elated. She is happy. She is so excited for his future. So, Jennifer and Raggedy.
Yeah.
I gotta ask you an honest question. When I came live yesterday, you guys had no idea who I was. None.
I had heard of you. I didn't know you, ever conversated with you, but I had heard of you. I had heard of Long Way Home adoptables too, and I like I told you, and I think Jennifer mentioned the same thing. I had people saying things, but I didn't 100% know all of the information, like I told you in your inbox. But I didn't expect it to be you, even though I had heard of you. You know what I mean? I really didn't expect Morty's Misfits to be involved, because I definitely
that shocked me too. I was like, what? Because people were telling me he's at rescue. Raggedy had said it on, I think a video, Raggedy, or did you say it in a live? I think you done a video.
I did both. I just told everybody
Okay.
he was not euthanized, that I had been told he was going to go with rescue. And like I told you, I just didn't feel like there was justification for him to be euthanized from my own
No.
experience. That would have made no sense to me.
No. Well, a lot of people thought he was euthanized. They thought he was in worse health than what he is. And they thought, like, there was so much going around. Like, I literally thought I was going to have a mental breakdown. I got hundreds of messages. And when I say that, I'm not exaggerating. Hundreds of messages a day. Just, I mean, it was so overwhelming. And you do not know the peace. I slept last night for the first time since all this happened with her and Shadow. And because I'm like you. I love animals. People I tolerate. And that's what me and Raggedy was talking about last night. She was crying. I was crying. We was DMing one another. And we both said it. My heart is so filled with joy. And we want to help other rescues, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all use your time. Some of you use your own money. I mean, people don't know what you go through.
Yes. I will say the closest person, and I'm going to say it, the closest person that knew what was going on was Lisa. Matter of fact, I was in the hallway watching a live and my eyes grew very big and Lisa was spot on. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't care what anyone says. I'm saying right now, she had talked to somebody. They told her that Shadow was going to, she said a shelter, but it was a rescue. And for safety reasons, it was not going to be disclosed. And that is true. That was an agreement between me and all the shelter staff for safety. So Lisa was not given misinformation, and Lisa was the closest. And I hate to admit it, but I am going to admit it because I'm going to be very transparent and very honest. She hit the nail on the head.
Right.
She did. She knew. And I don't remember when that was that she knew, but she knew. So that tells you that we lost somebody. That tells you that
Raggedy, I don't know what happened to Raggedy. She might have had a phone call or something. I don't know.
That tells you that she actually honestly knew. But she knew a couple days before Shadow was picked up and she was still collecting money.
If I can just say something quick to everybody that was involved.
Hey, Petey.
Hey, sweetie. Thank you. I know what you guys went through and go through 24/7. This did bring tears to my eyes. I was in rescue for almost a little over 10 years. So I know the tears when they come in and the tears when they go out. The love and the time that you guys put into this, just thank you. And for anybody in the chat, I've watched OG for a long time. Mm-hmm. And I'll never forget the case where you guys found the remains
of Cookie.
Yes. That broke my heart. Now I'm telling you, you guys in the chat go out and do this and that, donate this and that. If there's somebody that deserves to be in the ranks, it's these guys. It's these guys that put their heart and soul into this and don't expect anything back. You guys go out and you give gifts to people that don't even deserve it, people that yell back at you. But these people that are on the ground, sitting in fields, sitting in parking lots for hours on end just to save these babies that were brought into this world that did not ask for the life that they were given. When they say that freedom ride was given, only a rescuer will understand what that means. And when you can't give that freedom ride, but you go out there and pick up the remains that you can, then you'll understand what rescue is all about. And how much love and time and support that these ladies put into this. Not just one day, not just 2 days, but every day, every hour that they commit. If they say, okay, that means I've got you. And they're not going to stop until they have that baby. I love you guys. Keep up the good work. And hopefully those are happy tears.
Cookie's watching.
But I just wanted to say that this is for Cookie. All right, I love y'all. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pity. She's such a sweetheart. I will never understand how someone can be cruel to animals. There's no rhyme or reason. There's no excuse anyone can give, and it tears my heart out.
Everyone in my chat remembers Cookie. We spent weeks trapped, and we're talking 10-hour days, nights, trying to. Cookie escaped from a boarding facility, and her parents were currently in the military. And my goal was to find Cookie, and unfortunately, we didn't find. We found Cookie on the side of the train tracks, but we brought
oh my God.
her mom and dad closure, and I'll never forget that. That was wild. That was wild.
Can you tell us what kind of dog Cookie was?
Cookie was like a cattle dog. She was a mix. Cricket. You guys remember that? And we picked up every bone. We picked up every bone to make her complete.
Oh.
And we found her collar about... A cricket was it about 100 yards away. We found her collar. She had been hit so... She had been hit so hard that it knocked her collar off, and we were able to find her collar. So that was wild. That was wild. And I was live.
I can't imagine the horror that you've seen.
We were out till 3 o'clock in the morning, and we hit 1 million likes. And we stopped in the middle of this parking lot, and we did a million dance because we hit 1 million likes. I'll never forget that. It's actually on my page somewhere. That's wild. Hi, Sassy Jen.
Lady, you're killing me.
Huh?
You're killing me. I only cry over animals and my grandkids, and stop that.
That was a wild ride.
I've had animals my whole life. I've worked with them. I transport animals and people and whatever. I've worked at shelters and whatnot. I get along better with animals than what I do people, because, people to me ain't crap. That's just how it is. I tried for over a month, even though I knew that this woman had problems. I was not going to send her a freaking dime, but I did tell her that I wanted to DoorDash dog food and cat food to those two animals because it was obvious that she couldn't take care of them. I get called a POS.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, quite frankly, I mean, she'd always block me, quite frankly, because I have no filter, and I said repeatedly because she didn't take care of the animals, she didn't take care of her kids. You know, maybe there was only good one alternative for her. How dare you do this to these animals and your kids? I'm the POS for that, but I'm glad. I'm glad that you did get the dog. And someone in the chat told me that the cat was adopted
Yes.
because,
Cat
but
safe and
So I heard
just so
she
that you
had
know,
two cats.
no,
yeah,
So do you know anything? Just
there's
one?
only one
her
cat and
daughter,
one dog.
yeah, her
Okay.
daughter had the other one. But just so you know, she was on live 3 or 4 times already today, and she's still asking for money to get her dog. Her dog, something to eat, and batteries because she doesn't have electric. But I'm an ass because I call her across the carpet.
I don't know anything about. I save dogs. I don't save. I'm not equipped. I don't save people.
Yeah,
Matter of fact,
I couldn't either.
I wear lots of clothes that say dog because people suck, and I strongly believe in that. I do not deal with people. Matter of fact, I don't have any friends because I just don't get along.
I don't either because I can relate to critters more than what I do. My thing is I've been trying because I live in the South and we do have panthers here. I have so bad tried to get a baby for the past 5 years. It's not even funny. So yeah, I know I'm gonna go touching something that I'm not supposed to. So I'm glad that he's doing good now. Is he gonna be with you,
No, he'll be with actually April. He'll be with April, who
April?
was in my live.
No, that's in Texas,
April
though, yeah.
is the founder of Long Way Home. Long Way Home Adoptables. It is actually Morty the Misfits Rescue. That's where Morty the Misfits' parents got Morty from. So
He is a cutie patootie.
Morty set bells.
And you know what, OG, you do have friends. She's sitting right next to you. She is.
my little dog. My
Yes.
little dog.
Because my German Shepherd, like, I don't know how much you know about German Shepherds, probably more than I do, but she's like, I call her my Velcro dog. No matter if I go to the bathroom, go outside, go anywhere, she is like right next to me. She's actually laying in my lap right now, and she's almost 100 pounds, but she thinks she's a lap dog. But
Yes, April, do you want to come back up? April wants to come back up real quick because she wants to say a few things.
no, that's fine. If you want to drop me, that's fine. Or
Yeah,
that's totally
you guys-
fine.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Where is she? Yeah, if you guys want to drop just for a minute.
No, that's fine, sweetie. I'm fine with that.
Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Sassy.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, yeah, tippity tap, tippity tap, tippity tap, tippity tap. Because I need to, Lex, yes.
You rang.
Ring, 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 ring.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you, people want to know about your rescue, more about your rescue? How'd you get started? What do you specialize in? So can you tell people? And you guys I don't think April sees, she's new to TikTok. She's real big on Instagram and Facebook. People are sending you gifts, April. You guys,
What do I do? What do I do with that?
I'll tell you. I'll tell
Okay.
you. Like you're getting gifts right now. You guys, thank you for the gifts. I really appreciate it. You do not have to. Yes, Phoenix. I'm almost positive that was Phoenix 420. I can't find it. Phoenix, are you in here? Phoenix. Phoenix 420. I just seen it. I just seen her in here. And I can't, I'm trying to go back to find her comment. There she is. Go ahead, Phoenix. Can you guys, don't comment real quick. Phoenix has a question, but for some reason I can't. I love you, Phoenix. I love you, Phoenix. Can Long Way Home get gifts? Yeah, she's getting, she doesn't know what to do with them, so I'll have to tell her what to do with them.
Yeah, sorry, friends. We don't do really TikTok stuff. We're mostly on Instagram and Facebook, LinkedIn, all the boring places. so we're over there.
So can you talk a little bit about how you got started and what makes you do the seniors and hospice cases?
Oh, sure. Yeah. So in 2008, I started volunteering at my local animal shelter, which I recommend for everyone, wherever you are. Please check out your local rescues and shelters. Donate to them directly. They could certainly use your support. So I started volunteering there. And then in 2011, there were two pit bulls, a mama pit bull and a baby pit bull, that were used as bait and dog fighting, set on fire, and dumped out on the side of the highway. Just so happened to be one of our later volunteers was just watering her garden. This was Texas heat in middle of August, late August. And so it was triple digit heats in Texas, and she just happened to see the dogs get tossed out of this white pickup. So she ran over there with her sprinkler and extinguished them and drove them to the closest vet clinic, where I was there with my personal dogs. And when I saw the dogs come in, I was like, oh my God, don't worry. I volunteer at the shelter. You can send them to the shelter. And then I was like, oh crap. I had forgot that our county had a 30-year breed ban against pit bulls, chows, and Akitas. So for 72 hours by state law, we couldn't walk them. We couldn't touch them. We couldn't interact with them. All we could do was spray their kennels while they were in it with water. And then they were automatically euthanized after 72 hours. And I said, these dogs, I went to the media, I got people rallied up, everybody wanted to join the movement. The problem is the city said they can't go anywhere. They can't be adopted. And so I was basically looking to my left and my right saying, somebody's got to do something. And when I realized nobody was going to do something, that I had to be that somebody. So I was like, oh, then it's me. Then it's me. So we started the pit bull rescue, and that grew really quickly. We were able to overturn the breed specific legislation in our particular community. And once that happened, we had a lot of people that came out and said, I love what you do, but pitties are just not my thing. And so what I said is fine, if you want to help, but not for pit bulls, let's see who's the next group that needs help. And what we found very quickly was that it was seniors. Seniors were the next group that were getting put down en masse in Texas shelters. And so people were very open to that. People, if you have been loved by an old dog, I don't have the proper words to describe that. I've got two old Chihuahuas right beside me, and they're just fantastic. And so once my dogs had reached senior age, I was like, this is it. I can't go back. I love these old dogs. And seeing how often they were put down in the shelter, I was like, okay, fine. So then I opened up Long Way Home Adoptables branch and never looked back. And so these little kids, I say kids, these little fur babies, these little dogs they're just everything. And what I found is that thankfully with social media, there are lots of people out there who love old dogs too. They just didn't have a way to connect or to get together. And so now we see a lot of our old dogs that are adopted, they've got crazy followings on social media, and God love them. Thank goodness. It's just nice to see other people love these old dogs the way we do, and pit bulls as well. So, so little dogs and little old dogs are my thing. And we just, by seeing the craziest cases with people like Michelle, who send them to me, and shelters all over the state calling us, asking us for help. They kind of know when it's a long way home case because we are very fortunate to be well supported by our community. So long answer, but that's the answer.
Is it hard to foster a senior? Because you don't really get to spend a whole lot of time with them, of course. But I mean, you're able to give them the ultimate love in their last days and all that.
Do you mean like for the hospice ones?
Yes.
Yeah. So it depends on which foster you ask. So if you ask me, April, is it difficult to foster an old dog? Absolutely not. I love it. They're slower, they're calmer, they're relaxed. Yes, they take meds. Yes, they may become incontinent, but they sleep a lot and they match my speed. Now, ask me, is it easy to foster a litter of 8 lab puppies? Oh, hell no, I'm not going to do it. But there are people who love that. And I think, if we're all pitching in there, wherever our passion leads, if we all just chip in a little bit, you're out there trapping dogs and doing things I could never do. I don't have that in me. But, if we can all just pitch in where we're passionate, little old dogs is for me. Even in hospice cases, when you go into it knowing that you are going to be the last home, you're going to be the last pillow they ever sleep on, you're going to be the person to have the honor of giving them their last meal, their last belly rubs, you're going to be able to say, which is the really difficult part, when is the time? When do I make that difficult decision? You get to be the person that says, today's that day. And the reason today is that day is because I'm putting this pet's needs above my own. Yes, I want to be selfish and keep this baby alive next 20 years. But we have to be the adults in the room. We are here for them. And if they're having more difficult days than good days, then we have to suck up our feelings and be the one. Yeah, we have to make that decision on their behalf. We have to just kind of suck it up. But yeah, it depends on who you ask. Bottle feeding is hard for me. I don't enjoy that. Puppies are hard for me. I don't enjoy that. Old dogs, that's my thing. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But same for you, Michelle. I can't do what you do. I can't be boots on the ground out there trapping dogs either. I don't. You have a gift.
It's tough. It's a lot of nights.
Yeah.
But, the best way to do it is you got to have really good equipment. I have over $10,000 in trapping equipment.
Holy crap.
I got surveillance cameras. All for One, thank you so much for the gifts. He sent you some. All for One sent you some gifts. I'll tell you how to do that.
Okay. I see it looks like cotton candy. I don't know what to do with that, but if I can somehow give it to the dogs, then thank you.
Oh, that's All for One sent you heart puffs, I think it was.
It looked like cotton candy. Like I said, whatever that is, that's if I can give it to the dogs, thank you so much.
There was another question that somebody had for you. I work in hospice right now, human, and hope to do it for the dogs in the future.
Yeah, it takes you have to have the passion for it. And people outside, they may not be able to understand it, but when your passion is that, it is what it is. It's weird because I can deal with an old dog having incontinence. I can deal with them not listening because they've lost their hearing. But when a puppy does it and you're potty training, I'm like, I can't. Can't. When it's an old dog, I'm like, oh, you sweet baby. You sweet baby. Yeah. Because listen, if we're lucky enough, we hope that someone will step in and care for us in the way that we take care of these old dogs,
I'm coming to you.
I know. I want to stick you in a room back there with puppy pads.
A bunch of us have already said that. We're coming to you. We're coming to you. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, Shadow is still mad. He's getting better. But we suspect, again, please understand, I'm saying suspect. We suspect that it has to do with withdrawals and trauma. Also, He is making progress. He's not there yet, but so far the little snapdragon is snapping and running, so he doesn't snap and latch. And for people who work with dogs, they understand that that difference means that he's not intending to do harm. He's trying to say, get the hell away from me, I got to get out of here, I'm scared. That's what he's saying. And exactly right. And his teeth hurt. So we're not going to hold his behaviors against him today.
Well, I love you, and you're going to keep everyone updated on are
Oh
you
yeah,
gonna
you're going on vacation. You're going on vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll be updating. It will be most likely on Facebook and Instagram, more likely. But I will try to be better about checking the DMs on TikTok at least. I just don't. I find that TikTok. I've not spent a whole lot of time on here. The time I've seen on here, other than yours, Michelle, but a couple of other lives that I popped into, people can be just brutal. They're brutal.
Oh, yeah.
The people that have come over to our page from yours, Michelle, have been very kind.
I gotta tell you guys something. Listen to this. So Shadow's mom was on today. So I shared it to April. She blocked April. April had never even been into her live.
Yeah. Yeah. Someone had said, hey, have you checked in on the previous owner? And I said, no. I'm not on TikTok a whole lot, but I'll pop over and see what's going on. I could not because I was blocked. And I was like, man, what the heck? I just got on this app. I haven't heard anybody. Like, what did I do?
Yeah, and
well.
she immediately, April was immediately blocked.
Yeah, that's all right.
But it is what it is.
He's going through stuff, and like you said, we're a dog charity, not a human charity, and so that's for professionals to deal with. The pink collar, may I please, Michelle?
Yeah.
May I please? The number of times I've seen someone saying, how dare you? Why is he wearing pink? Why is he wearing a pink harness? Why do you have him in flowers? And I don't want to get testy about it because I'm going to try to keep my sweet professional hat on. But for those who don't understand how rescue works, I will explain something to you. The majority of what we do is thanks to the generosity of the public. So yes, sometimes our boy dogs only have a pink harness because that's the only size that fit them, or our girl dogs are wearing blue or something with a skull on it because someone had a pet that passed away and they said, long way home, I would be so honored if you would pass my baby's things on and put it to good use. And you bet your sweet Fanny, I'm going to stick that dog in pink, or I'm going to stick that dog in a skull and crossbones, because someone donated that to us. And that's how we operate. We operate on donations. And if that's the size that fit him, then by God, he'll be wearing pink. No, it's not a female dog that we're trying to pass off as another dog. It's Shadow. We are a non-profit rescue. And he happened to fit the one that had flowers on it. I don't know how else to say that, other than really, friend. We have so many other things to be worrying about. Why are we worried that he's wearing pink, my friends? I don't know, Michelle Ann. I don't know. I don't know how else to say it. Lordy. Yes.
No,
Does he look like he cares that he's wearing pink, Michelle?
He don't care. He don't even know. He's mad. He's mad. He's even got a harness on.
That's exactly accurate. He's mad that we're handling him and putting him on a harness and putting him on a leash and teaching him how to dog properly. He's going to learn how to be a proper dog. And when he saw the other Chihuahuas walking by and he was very interested. That tells me a lot. That tells me that he wants to be a good boy. He wants to be a family pet. He wants to be a companion. And by God, we're going to help him get there.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's interested in the other dogs.
He is. And I'm excited that when we get to a place where he can have a friend.
Yes. I'm excited. Well, thank you, April.
Yes, ma'am. And you have a good vacation. And I'm so sorry to your TikTok people that we just are not that active. But yes, the Morty calendar launches next week, and I'll text you, Michelle, if you want to do something about that.
Yep. We'll get him on. We're gonna get Shadow in the competition. You guys, you think we could do it?
Get him in the top 3 in Morty's calendar. Yay. Is that origami? These people are so clever. How are they doing that?
Yeah, they're gifts.
Okay. All right, my friend. You have
to kick you out.
Yes, will you please kick me out? I still don't know how to get out of here.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay, so in closing, I want to make a public statement. So go ahead and get your, can you close, or can someone shut off my comments? Go ahead, you guys can screen record this, but I am going to be this will be my one and only time that I make this public statement. Shadow, it belongs to us. Shadow is our dog. Miss Richard, if you collect any more funds for Shadow, I will press charges for theft by deception, and it will be enhanced because it's theft by deception of a nonprofit. The choice is yours. Again, Miss Richard, if you continue to collect donations under Shadow's name, or you lead people on that you need donations for Shadow, I will press charges. Go ahead and turn my comments on. I needed to say that publicly because I don't mess around. So I hope everyone screen recorded that needed to screen record it. I don't mess around. I did talk to our law enforcement today. He has directed me to the right person. So, as of right now that I made that public statement, Shadow belongs to us. So, I do F around and find out. So, and I do not back down. So, I'm not the type, I mean, you guys see when I go to do something, I get it done. Right here. Okay. So, and actually, it is immediate charges. So, with that being said, I just need to make that public statement. And for anybody that would like to donate for Shadow's care, you can go to Morty the Misfit. The link in Morty the Misfit's bio, I think it's the top one. It has the links to Long Way Home, and donations, there's my F around to find out. A lot of people know, you can look in my TikTok. I actually hold, in most of the counties here in Central Texas, I do hold the most convictions. So, I don't back down. So, anyway, with that being said, I want to end this on a positive note. Shadow is doing great, and he got his, F around and find out. Well, did you guys see my shirt? I gotta turn, wait. I wore this just for this. No, I didn't, but I really didn't. Let's see here. But F your sensitivity. I don't know. I'm not in charge of that. I do not know. That is up to the police department there, what they're going to do. I can't answer that. Did I watch her lives? No. I don't care what she did in the past. I apologize. That she got money for Shadow's ashes because Shadow's alive and well. I can't do anything about that, but what I can do is I can legally press charges. So okay, perfect. I had to officially make that statement. You guys, just so you know, I don't know really everything she's done. I don't really want to know. She's a big girl, and she's doing big girl things, and, she's an adult. I'm only worried about Shadow because Shadow didn't have a voice. So, I can't press anything against TikTok. I'm only worried about Shadow, and it is very legal. It goes actually to the FBI. It's very, very, very illegal to deceive people into money. We suspect he is Lori Lane. Correct. She cannot receive money under false I don't care about anything else about that. Food, batteries, I guess, or I don't know. Batteries? I don't know. I guess batteries. I don't care about all that. She will not collect funds on Shadow anymore. So that's into that. So yes, it starts now that I made the public statement. Yeah, I don't. You guys, I'm an animal rescuer, not a person rescue. I'm sorry, I don't have the tools to help people. Yes, Shadow is. I just, if you go on to my page, Shadow is alive and well. He got his nails trimmed today. If you go on my page, yeah, we're not going to talk about it because this is about Shadow. So we're done. Oops, I'm answering comments real quick. We're done talking about her because I don't.
I think the people in the
I say real
comments.
quick. You guys got to remember my motto: dogs because people suck. So
Yes.
that's it.
I was just gonna say, I think the people in the comments need to understand when you go into animal rescue, that's why we say we love animals more than humans. We don't look at what that animal has been through. We don't look at what situation it was in, because there's no greater love when an animal comes into rescue. It's on top tier already.
Yep.
You're gonna do anything for them. So as far as the previous owner, it don't matter, because what matters is they have ownership of Shadow, and they're doing what's right by Shadow now, and that's it. But again, I just wanted to personally say to you, thank you so much. Thank you for everybody that was involved. Thank you for everybody that's helped you since I've been watching you. I love all the ladies. There's no greater heart than somebody who rescues animals. We all work together. And it's not a group of people to mess with. So when she says fuck around and find out, I would seriously take that like quick run, because there's no playing around. And like I said, I know you don't expect any gifts when it comes to people in here, and you just want them to tap and share. But if anybody deserves to be on podium day after day after day, it's somebody in rescue, that every penny of even their own hard-earned money goes to these animals. Like, I'm sure time after time after day, you go without just so you can make sure one of those animals that you're taking in has what they need. You'll go without eating a meal just so you can make sure that there's food in a trap for one of those animals.
I mean, I work on top of rescue. I work a full-time job. So it's tough. Rescue's tough, and it takes a lot out of people. I know a lot of people are asking if the old owner is going to be charged. I don't know, y'all. That's not up to me. We're just focused on Shadow. Matter of fact, after the live tonight, actually her name will be, because everyone knows we have Shadow, her name will actually be blocked in my block list. So nobody will be able to mention her name at all. So after tonight, hey, Shadow's on the road to success. That's my focus. But I did have to publicly state that. That's why I said, get out your cameras, go ahead and screen record this. It is out there publicly on the platform. And so I don't have to send her a cease and desist. So.
But yeah, I just wanted to come up here and tell you how much I love you. Tell you again, thank you, that from every piece of my heart, I understand and know what you go through daily. And it's hard. It's hard work. You cry when they come in, and you cry when they go out.
Yes.
And it's not for everybody. It really is not for everybody. But like I said, if anybody deserves to be on podium on this app, it is these ladies who do rescue. Because they're the ones that have to hold the pets when they have to make that decision. They didn't ask for that, but they took that responsibility on. They're the ones that go out and pick up pieces when humans fail them. They're the ones that sit up countless nights feeding puppies. They didn't, yes, they chose that lifestyle to do because nobody else would step up, and God gave them that gift to handle all that came forth.
Thank you for those kind words. Someone just says, saw your video on YouTube, hilarious. Which video? I haven't even looked. What the heck?
Oh yeah, I'm sure if you go to
I actually have my own YouTube. It's a real OG ghetto rescue gal. I just never use it. I actually have my own channel. I gotta go look and see what's on it.
But I just want to say this, and I'm gonna jump out for everybody in here. These ladies do this every day. There is a Shadow that they take care of every day. It's not just this little Chihuahua dog, but there's hundreds of dogs that they take care of a year without a voice. And if anybody deserves, I see universes going across the screen up there, and it makes me sick to know that money like that could go for a good cause like this, because it doesn't just help one animal. You guys are out there on your hands and your knees literally all the time catching animals that don't deserve the bad behavior that they get thrown at them. And you guys deserve to be on podium. And I mean, I know gifts aren't everything, but in my world, anybody in rescue that treats an animal correctly and does the right thing, I have the utmost respect for them.
So a lot of my people that are in my live right now remember us. I rescued this dog not long ago. Matter of fact, it was wild. They were on my live with me. I was live. I rescued this dog that I named her Sissy Girl. Actually, my chat named her. I thought she was dropped off. It was wild. She wasn't dropped off. She was owned. And the owner put her in my truck. We got, matter of fact, I haven't even been able to say anything. We did get charges on Sissy Girl. No, I did not bond the owner out. I know a lot of you know that I'm also work for Belmont Company. So, no, she did not get bonded out at all. But I am going to, I did get a phone call to bond her out. But here, I'll show you Sissy. Hold on.
I'm just going to jump down real quick. I just wanted everybody to remember that there's more than just this shadow in here.
Yes.
They do this every day to multiple dogs. Give the love and utmost respect for these ladies, because out of anybody, they deserve it. So I'm going to hop down. I hope everybody has a good night. Girl, I thank you. I have the utmost respect for you. Take that train on and let everybody else know that I say personally thank you.
Thank you.
I truly know what you guys go through, and I thank you. All right, night, bye.
Are you still there?
I am. Actually, this is one that April just rescued.
Oh, wow. So I wanted to tell you, my aunt runs a rescue. I'm in Ontario, and I told her your story, and I told her about Shadow, and she wanted me to tell you that you're an amazing woman, and she thanks you from the bottom of her heart.
Thank you.
And if there's anything that we can do for you, we want to do it for you.
Oh, thank you.
Her and I personally want to just send you a card to say thank you.
That is very nice. That is very nice. I love doing what I do. All my dogs are rescues. Muffin actually came from a rug raid. That's where Muffin, here, this is a rug raid right here. Oops. I'll show you. Let me turn my. This is my rug raid dog.
He looks amazing now.
This is Muffin. She's old. She's 14 years old now. Everyone knows this is my baby. Right here. She's missing teeth, so her tongue hangs out.
And for you going all that extra mile for Shadow, and like just seeing him from like yesterday, today, and hearing like the difference, you know, it's amazing. Like he's, you know, fearful, but he wants to, you know, be loved. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I know, like cats and dogs. a cat rescue and a dog rescue is different. Like, I rescued a cat and she was very traumatized, and I'm still working with her.
Yeah, it's hard.
So,
It is
it
hard.
really is hard.
Well, thank you very much for everything. I got to get packed. We're leaving on vacation. I got to still pack the car up. And I appreciate everybody so much.
So I will send you a private message on Facebook because me
Okay.
and my aunt want to just send you a card of thanks.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And keep us updated about him.
I will. April will, actually.
And please just block her name out of your chats.
I am. It's going to be blocked.
You know, she's not worth it.
Well, I won't be on. I might go live one day while I'm on vacation. I'll be gone for 3 weeks.
Well, no, girl, you enjoy your vacation.
I might go on one day because I am going up. Here in Texas, I did save a wolf dog named Juno Rain that's actually up in a wolf dog sanctuary in Wisconsin. So I'm gonna go visit her and the rescue that took her. So I'll be going to try not to rescue. No, I'm actually going to visit one while I'm on it. So when we drive through there in our travels, I'm going to be stopping there. So yes, I'm going to see Michelle V.
You deserve some you time as well, though.
Oh yeah.
You work hard.
All right, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Candace, for getting in my box.
Thank you.
I'm going to go inside now and shut off my car. It's been running this whole time.
Yeah, that's not good.
Well, it's so hot here.
Yeah.
I got to turn this one up.
Okay, well, you have a good night.
You too,
and
honey. Do you know how to get out of the box?
We'll be in touch soon.
All right, y'all. Here we go. One more picture. You guys take your screenshots.
So you're gonna sit out here and act like you're all cool and try and sit in the new car.
I didn't know my microphone was muted. Sorry. Anyway, y'all have a good night, and I will catch you guys when I get back. Follow Shadow on Long Way Home Adoptable, Facebook, and Instagram.